20-year agreement to conduct a tour series in China, correct?
It has not been conducted since 2019.
Did you take $45 million in financing from the Yao Group to conduct PGA Tour China?
No, sir, we did not.
PGA, your spokesperson said, this is Laura Livesey, PGA Tour China is owned and operated by the PGA Tour and supported by the General Administration of Sports of China and the China Golf Association. So you're saying this doesn't exist anymore? When was it shut down?
Tonight's hearing exposed some of the most uncomfortable questions the PGA Tour has faced in years. Senators pressed hard on foreign money, secretive deals, and moral red lines. China, Saudi Arabia, and human rights all colliding in one tense exchange. What unfolded wasn't just about golf. It was about transparency, values, and whether powerful American institutions can truly say no to authoritarian cash. Let's slide in. If you find this political breakdown interesting, please give me a thumbs up and as well, like and subscribe for more.
Thanks, Senator Marshall. Senator Hawley.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thanks to the witnesses for being here. I think I heard you testify to the chairman just a little bit ago that you may take $1 billion or more from the Saudis. Let's talk about some of the money that you've taken from communist China. Speaking of sports washing, what can you tell me, Mr. Price, about the PGA Tour China series?
Thank you, Senator. The PGA Tour China Series was last operated in 2019. We have not operated it since then and have no plans to continue that series.
You don't have a PGA Tour in China at all right now?
We do not.
What about the PGA China Tour? Let's look at the quote here from Mr. Greg Gilligan. PGA Tour China is truly thrilled to be partnering with Shanghai Sports on the PGA Tour Series China. Shanghai is a world-class organization with great experience of connecting the expectations of international sports bodies with an understanding of the Chinese market. This isn't happening?
I'm not sure, Senator, what the date on that quote is, but we have not conducted the PGA Tour China Series since 2019.
But you just signed a 20-year agreement to conduct a tour series in China, correct?
It has not been conducted since 2019.
Did you take $45 million in financing from the Yao Group to conduct PGA Tour China?
No, sir, we did not.
Your spokesperson said, this is Laura Livesey, PGA Tour China is owned and operated by the PGA Tour and supported by the General Administration of Sports of China and the China Golf Association. So you're saying this doesn't exist anymore? When was it shut down?
It hasn't operated since 2019.
Did you return the money?
So we were not paid $45 million. I don't recall the specific details of the agreement. We received a sanction fee, as I recall, for the series of events, and there was an operator within China that actually operated the events.
So you're saying you don't know anything about this?
No, sir, I didn't say that. I just said it hasn't been operated since 2019, and I don't recall the specifics of the agreement, but I can certainly get those to you.
Well, I know the specifics of the agreement. Chinese private equity firm Yao Capital financed the PGA Tour Shanghai deal with $45 million investment. The Yao Capital firm has direct ties to the Chinese Communist Party. Does that concern you? Concerns me.
And Senator, we're not operating there anymore, and I believe I can get the details. That money went directly to an operator in China, not the PGA Tour.
It was a deal between the PGA Tour and a Chinese company to do a series of events. You at least admit those events happened just a few years ago, right?
They did happen for a series of years.
Okay, so you're telling me that you're not going to do any further business in China, you've got no contracts with any Chinese entities, and you're not going to operate PGA events in China?
We have no plans to continue that series at this point in time.
You're not going to operate any other series? You're not going to do anything in China? Do I understand you correctly?
We have no present plans to do that.
Has the PGA, given your past business relationships with Chinese entities, have you taken a stance on the Uyghur concentration camps? Have you condemned the genocide there?
We do, Senator, we firmly support human rights. And we're very concerned about what's happened there, but we leave those type matters to our U.S. government, but we certainly do not condone that type activity.
Well, wait a minute. When you say you leave the matters to the United States government, I'm just asking you: will you speak out against the persecution and internment of Uyghurs in China. You've done business in China. You've conducted tour events in China. You've accepted money from Chinese entities in some form of a partnership. Do you condemn the concentration camps that currently, as we sit here and speak, are imprisoning Uyghurs, religious minorities, in that nation?
Senator, we certainly do not condone or support that type of activity. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about your lobbying activity as it relates to the Saudi deal. Public reports say that you paid lobbyists last year in just one quarter of the year, 6 figures or more as to lobby Congress on the Saudi Golf League proposals. What was that related to?
Senator, we went to members of Congress as we faced a very threat to our existence to make them aware of what the Public Investment Fund was attempting to do through its operations of the Live Golf Series.
And so make Congress aware and ask for what? What did you want this body to do?
Senator, anything that the Congress could do within its power to help preserve an American institution.
But this was before you agreed to take $1 billion from the same people that you were lobbying against a year ago.
Senator, we faced a choice. One was to allow professional golf to be taken over and operated by the Public Investment Fund of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The second was to allow the PGA Tour to continue to lead it in accordance with our mission and our values for the benefit of our players and charity.
Let me come back to, if I could, this issue with the PGA Tour of China series. Why didn't you disclose your activities and your partnership with Yao Capital and the Shanghai Group? Why didn't you disclose that on your Form 990? You're a tax-exempt organization, is that right? I think you testified to that effect.
501c6 tax-exempt organization.
Okay, so you have to
Yes,
file
sir.
a Form 990, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
The Form 990 contains a Schedule F, is that correct?
Yes.
The Schedule F requires you to disclose any activities conducted overseas, including unrelated trade or business programs, services, fundraising activities, investments, or maintaining offices, employees, or agents for the purpose of conducting any such activities. Your Form 990s didn't disclose anything related to your dealings in China. Why not?
Senators, our intention is to fully comply with all the disclosure requirements on Form 990. If there's a disclosure requirement that we should have made that we didn't, we will get that corrected.
Were you attempting to paper over what you had done in China and your partnership with these Chinese entities?
Absolutely not, Senator.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.